What's up, guys? It's Nate, and actually something feels weird. Hold on, I gotta do something first. I know this is not normal. I'll be right back. Damn it, I got the wrong keys. Please start, come on. Oh, thank God. Double vaxxed. It's nighttime now. I forgot to record the rest of the video when I got home. So, anyway, welcome back everyone to another mod review. We're in 1.16.5 for this one. So, stepping out of my comfort zone, if we're being totally honest. I rarely play in a version above 1.12 for mods, but here we are. I'm excited. We're going to take a look at a mod that I am very interested in. To tell you why I'm so interested, let's take a look at this map that I downloaded. Look at this incredible detail. You got the 7-Eleven, you get the traffic lights. Tell you what, this would look good with the road mod that I did a review on a year or two ago. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Go watch that. See this car, chat? This car is ugly. It's made of blocks. And guess what? If I can't drive it. Can't drive it. It's an undrivable car. It's an immovable object. But you know what we do have as the alternative? We have an alternative, and it is this right here. A car that I can actually hop in and look at me. I am vibing in my brand new SUV, everyone. I think my head might be close to hitting the roof. I don't think it is, though. So as you can tell, we're taking a look at a vehicle mod today. And boy, am I excited because I got a lot to talk about. I want you to know that there's a horn in this. Not the manliest option, but we'll work with it. So before we talk about the car, there are a couple of key binds you'll want to know about. First of all, if you get stuck, you can center your car's rotation. By default, it's space. Obviously, W, A, S, and D. And also, if you need to open your GUI, which we're going to talk about here in a second by doing this, I opens that, and so you can see your fuel, battery, if there's any damage, and the temperature of everything. And also we have our keys. So let's hit R, start the engine. And there you go. You do have to hold it. And there you go. Look at us go, everyone. We are flying. You can see our speed down there on the bottom center. And I'll tell you what, it actually controls pretty good. Kind of come to a flying stop, but well, what are you going to do? It is Minecraft after all. So let's talk about these cars because the customizability in these is pretty cool. And to do it, we're just going to kind of hop out. I guess I should stop the engine. There you go. Hit R again to stop that, by the way. So here's what we do have. You got to build yourself a work table. Now, normally I wouldn't have it on the road, but I did it for this case. And to do that, you need a workshop and some parts to surround it. So the workshop in the center, just iron and a piston, and your workshop part, which is just a pile of iron around it. Now, what that gives you is the workshop, and you'll need some items to make a car, obviously. Now, if I tried to, say, spawn car, well, I don't have a body, and I realize you're unable to see the whole thing because it's cut off. You need a bunch of parts. First of all, obviously, a body. I chose blue SUV if you're wanting to replicate my absolutely beautiful car. However, there are things like you can get a transporter, you can get a acacia wood sort of thing, you get some wood bodies if you're into that sort of style. And you can also get sports cars and what else do we have? I think that might be it, right? Sports cars, SUVs. Yeah, I think so. And then your transporter as well as your standard boring car. You'll also need an engine type. So you can get a 3-cylinder, a 6-cylinder, or a truck. Now, I'm not going to go through all of the recipes here because, well, there's a lot. The mod will be linked in the description, obviously. So do go take a look there. And you can kind of see all the recipes for yourself. I also use just enough items, obviously. Very recommended mod. Very basic. You're also going to need 4 wheels for your car, most likely anyway. I mean, you could try it with 1, I guess. That's just built with wool and iron. Makes sense if you want a small one. It's just 4. And then you're going to need a couple other parts as well. Usually a container is not a bad idea. Any of these. This one is a tank as well. So you could just use a normal tank, which is built using iron and glass. Or sorry, tank block, I should say. Tank blocks, by the way. Whoops. Let me bring that back up for a second. Tank blocks, by the way, glass and iron. And we'll talk about some of the features that those have besides being in the car. And last but not least, you're probably going to want a license plate holder. I actually didn't put one on mine, but, you know, let's really quickly just do that. So, hold on. I don't know if you actually can. I think you have to start from scratch, so maybe not. Anyway, what I'm trying to get at here, guys, is that there is a ton of customizability. I have myself a very basic car, but like I see here, you can add bumpers, you can add license plates, which are pretty cool, and you can actually customize the lettering on them, so feel free to do that. There is the license plate, so if I pop it open, you'll see I can type in like NATO power, and now if I open it up, you'll see it has NATO power on it. Now, like I said, I don't think I have the ability to do this. Do I? I don't think it shows up anywhere unless... No, so I'll have to... you'd have to go from scratch, but... well, who cares? And of course, you have an inventory in the car as well. Kind of a nice feature to have. You can hold some gas and whatnot if you, if need be. Now, here's what I was talking about with the tanks. They look like this, and they can hold things like biodiesel. Check it out. Very cool. Reminds me a lot of Buildcraft and Industrial Craft for those of you who are familiar with that. Again, we talked about the recipe for those. Now, also, we have a actual gas station. So, if we pull up in the whip real quick, let's start her up here. And, oh, man, geez, I sure am running low. You can see it says ready, and we're just gonna fill her up. Why not, right? Loads of fuel. We're ready to go. And we have a tank here next to it if we need to fill up any more. I don't think we do, though. And you can see here's how much gas is actually being used. We're filling her all the way up, obviously. And there you go. Fantastic. I think we ran out. No, we didn't, did we? No, we're full. Okay, full 1,500. So fantastic. And if we hit I to open that inventory, you'll see 100% fuel, baby. We are in the money. Now, to build a gas station, because I think you'll probably want to know how to do that, let's pop that open really quickly. You can do that with iron, an iron block, that very famous tank, some redstone dust, and a couple of stone slabs. The prices are what I would like to think are fairly affordable. I suppose we could debate on that if you'd like. So like I said, tons of features in here, including some road pieces. So here we have some asphalt. This is just very, very easy to build asphalt, actually. If I could just pull it up right and click the button right. Just some cobblestone and coal, charcoal, or wool, apparently, as well. So whichever you want. Here's what it looks like. It's a nice texture. It looks pretty asphalty, if I do say so myself. And then we also have some slope options you can build. That's just built in your same form as stairs. So for your normal slopes, and then you also have these options for an upper and a lower slope. So here's what it looks like when you kind of have that lower slope versus your full slope. And also we have some guardrails here. Very cool. Guardrails, kind of helpful, I guess, and they, keep from crashing. That's just built out of iron. And then we have some extra parts over here. I figured I'd share the generator, so you can actually have a generator, oil mills. You can, oopsie daisies, you can take oil, convert it into gas. There's a blast furnace, which is a kind of a conflicting name if you ask me now. I realized I didn't realize that other mods and the game has that option, but that's on me, I guess. And oops, I didn't mean to break that. We also have Backmix Reactor here. Now, again, a lot to talk about in this mod. I'm not going to spoil the whole thing for you. There's a lot to learn. I've been reading at this for about half an hour, and I just think it's so good that I need to share it. So, if you're in 1.16.5 and you're looking for a mod to add some cars to your game, well, I got to tell you, this is probably a pretty solid option. I like it. I think you will too, hence why I've recorded it. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Do go download the mod, support the creator in the description below. If you're new to the channel, do subscribe for more, like the video, and if you're not new, welcome back. Hopefully you're happy to see another mod review on the channel. It's been a while, so happy to be doing these again. Now, if you'll excuse me, I am going to go rest my arm because it feels like it's about to fall off.